What's up, college football fans? Sonoy Valente here once again with the Mean Green Show. Today, joined by Darian Smith from the Blazer Victory podcast, and we're going to jump into this early signing day class. Trent Dilfer's first class, even though he hasn't been here that long, first makeshift class, I guess you could say, as the new head coach of UAB. And get Darian's thoughts on who he thinks may be good pickups at this point and whatnot. But before we get into all that, guys, you already know the drill. If you're a fan of college football, G5 football, consider hitting that like and subscribe button because that's truly all that we talk about. All right, Darian. Well, I appreciate you jumping on with me. I know you're busy with your family and all your own coverage that you guys are doing. So really appreciate the time. And yeah, just real quick, wanted to kind of get your thoughts on early signing day. I think you guys got 7 that signed yesterday, which is about 5 more than North Texas has, but it's still not the biggest class compared to some of the other guys going in the AAC. But anyway, yeah. So Darren, if you can kind of give us your thoughts on the class and let us know if you think of any maybe coming to impact players and maybe some down the road and whatnot.
Yeah, you said 7. You got to add 9 more to that. We got 16.
Y'all got 16 signed?
We got 16 signed.
Okay. Well, 24/7. All right. I don't know what happened, but all right. Well, so you
20,
guys are
20,
pretty.
24/7 is horrible with the updates with UAB. We don't have a dedicated beat writer for it. That's what I think
Oh,
is going
okay.
on. Yeah, we
Gotcha.
had a
Okay.
pretty good haul.
Yeah. Okay. So 16. That's on 24/7. They're taking the blame for that one. But anyway, yeah. If you can get into this class a little bit.
Yeah, I figured I just want to do this off top of the head because we've done a lot of coverage on it. But it's a good class. I mean, you talking about a guy that came in about 3 weeks ago, like him and Tom Herman. Tom Herman did a good job at FAU with this class as well. But yeah, to come in and get 16 guys that a lot of these guys we have to go into recruiting battles with P5 schools, and we went in these places and we, to my surprise, we were able to get these guys. I think Trent is a real good face. As a everybody knows him. You know, everybody's familiar. He's won a Super Bowl. He does videos with the Lombardi Trophy behind him when he speaks publicly. So this class is. I feel like had the we had the. I don't want to say we had the cojones, to go after some guys that I feel like in the past that we probably would have waved the white flag and said, oh, the Arkansas and UCF and all of these other guys want this guy. We're just going to sit this one out. But I mean, we can get straight to the players if you want to.
Yeah. Well, I guess I mean, yeah, it seems like Coach Dilfer has been upticking in the recruiting, just all the points you just made. But yeah, do you have maybe 2 or 3 that you think will make an impact next fall out of this class?
Yes, so we have a guy named Daniel Harris. We was able to go down in Palm Bay High School in Florida. We was able to snatch this guy. He had multiple P5 offers, Auburn, SEC, everywhere, and he was really a freak of nature. He had amassed a lot of these offers in as a sophomore in high school, but he had an injury, a knee injury. He sat out all his junior year, but was able to come back. So his senior year, and he really, really had a good year. 6'6", but he's only about 195. But he runs a 4.4
Mm.
as an edge rusher. And his frame, you can tell they're going to be able to throw 30, 40 pounds on him. And I looked at his film, and he's a dog, and he's a freak. Like to be that tall and that fast, and for us to go down there and be able to pull him out, I think it's wonderful. And we have another local talent named Emmanuel Waller. He was almost a 4-star. He decommitted from BYU, and he was the cornerstone for UAB. Coach Brian Vincent was the one that recruited him, and we were able to re-recruit him and keep him in. He had P5 offers, and he was out and just being an ambassador for the team. But he's so technically sound. We got so many impact D linemen and so many impact wide receivers that I felt like we really addressed needs and issues. D line, linebacker, and wide receiver, and now I feel like with those 16 guys that we have, we're able to go into this next period and we can be specific. Maybe get a quarterback for the future, a running back for the future, and stuff like that. Because we didn't lose guys in the portal. A lot of people expected us to. Anybody of importance, we kept them here, and that's so important. Of course, we're gonna end up losing Dwayne McBride to the draft, but we have Skull Brown um, right behind him, who was almost 1,000 yards rusher himself. So I'm really, really impressed with Trent and how he was able to hit the ground running. He said they barely slipped any, and and he put a staff together. And while inexperienced staff, they have something to them that they was able to get these recruits in. 24 guys came in for a visit, 16 of them committed. I like those numbers.
Yeah, that's a pretty good ratio. So if one of your guys who's committed to your team goes to visit UAB, it's not a good sign. But anyway, so on the 24 site, so if I'm wrong, again, blame it on them, but I don't see a quarterback in this class. So that's no quarterback signing as of yet, right?
Right, that is correct.
Okay, so are you expecting one to sign in this class? Whether it's a transfer, who transfers can sign whenever, I think, with the new rules and everything, or that when early signing day comes in February, maybe a high school guy. But are you expecting Trent Dilfer to kind of use that quarterback guru magic and go try to get someone, or is Dylan Hopkins? He's coming back, right?
Right.
Okay,
right,
so do you think what are your thoughts with the QB position? Just because that's kind of Coach Dilfer's forte.
Yes, I think what we did was smart. We filled out and we addressed issues. So in the early signing period, we were able to sign 6 receivers, all of them impact. They bring different skill traits, and we have a lot of receivers coming back. But we lost our number one guy. But I'm in love with the playmakers that we were able to bring in. So I do think it gives us the ability to be more specific. By the time February comes, there's still a lot of guys out there. I do think Dylan will be QB1. We returned Jacob Zeno as well. So we have our QB1 and QB2. I think it allows us to get a guy in. We can just get one. That's all we need. Just get one, get him in the system, redshirt him, and have that guy ready for the next year. So I do think that was the plan all along. I do think Trent went after his quarterback from Lipscomb High School, but he ended up signing to Auburn. But it's so many quarterbacks out there, and Trent is a quarterback guru. This is what he does. I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to land an impact guy. So I'm not worried at all. I just think this was the philosophy the whole time.
Yeah. Well, all right, Darian, I really appreciate your time. It'll be interesting to see how this clan pans out, and really excited to see the whole Coach Dilfer experiment in Birmingham. And as we all go to the American together, it'll be some interesting football being played for sure.
Yeah, I'm ready to stick it to Memphis again. Well, I miss doing that, and Trent is a good talker. I'll tell you that much. And
yeah, he killed the mic. I watched his press. He
can get you fired up, and I know he doesn't have experience, no college experience at least. So everybody was like, "Oh, we didn't know about the hire." But every move he's made since then to be able to re-recruit our guys, check. To be able to have a smooth transition, check. To be able to come in and get real talent, quality talent in 19 days, check. So he's been doing a good job of just doing his job and he's backing up what he's saying. So yeah, we believe in the Diff gang over here in Birmingham.
All right, Darren. Well, thank you once again. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see how the rest of this recruiting cycle pans out.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Stay warm.